We're just gonna... Am I? No, I'm not technically in melee range. I need to get a bit closer. There we go. Then I click the silly move. Bonk.
What?
What? I mean, I didn't need it.
Oh, come on!
No.
That's just running
That just
salt
adds
in the
salt in
wound.
the wound.
Yeah! Screw you, roll 20. Oh, wait. Now, no one can complain. No one has any right to complain for
This is just
anymore.
evidence.
Because roll 20 does not favor the DM. It just
It favors
whoever.
the silliness.
Yeah.
It favors whatever is silliest.
Yeah! Oh my god, you deal 79 damage and finish off Iron Leaves as they just dematerialize.
Dang.
Athymos, you're up.
That's so, silly coded. If only I could use a poison move.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Please.
Those like, Jack, please throw. Please throw.
Use acid
Click
spray.
a fire move into Excalibur, just like you did against Anthony.
Please use acid spray. Come on, it'd be so funny.
If I had, I don't know, something that made me ignore it. Sure. We're gonna hope the RNG decide. You know what? I'll give something to the DM. Am I in range? Yeah, I'm in range. That's 4, right? Yeah. I mean, I could roll the dice on charge beam since it's less accurate if you want. Than Thunderbolt, which is what I was gonna do.
Oh my god. Nah, use acid spray.
No!
Ah!
Did it hit? Was it crit? I would have lost it.
Oh my god, yeah, I would have if you got 2 nat 20s in a row. Let's see, how many... Let's look at...
I do take another 8 damage, though.
Oh yeah, because Life Orb. Let's see, 1, 2...
See, the thing is, I haven't even been devious. I've been completely honest and nerfed myself when appropriate.
3.
It's just, roll 20 is just, like, suffer.
Let's see, you got crit defense girl.
That's the crit defense curl really mattered. Crit mattered.
Yeah, you've had 3 crits ever since I got my 1 crit from Leaf Blade, and that was only because it had an increased crit chance. So yeah, Athymos, summoning all of the might that you possibly can, you summon a powerful Thunderbolt and strike Iron Crowned down, who roars out in pain and then dematerializes.
Dang, that was one of the battles of all time.
Jesus Christ. Whatever, it's fine. And with that, one sec. With that, the battle is won. And everyone just sits back, and Valiant dissipates their double team duplicates.
I only got to click 1 attack with Bestie.
Yeah, because you kept on just using Calm Mind. And everyone's
Hey,
like,
it was made like free action or not whatever. I can click it whenever I want. Forgot what it's called. It's not every other turn is what I'm saying. That's it.
And they're like, and Judge is like, did we win? That I think so. And Treads is like, yeah, but we lost hands. And Bundle like puts a hand on them on Treads' head is like and is like, well, at least it's all over now. So Valiant, if we go further along this way, we'll be able to leave. There's only one way of knowing. Thank you all. We were able to get this far with everyone's work, especially Hans. We'll never forget him. Let's go, everyone.
Me sacrificing my Mons because I forgot they just disappear from this world if they get defeated.
And you all step into the field of code, and Athymos, your vision starts to fade, and as the light starts to blind you, and then we find ourselves in an old, in a hidden lab with a whole bunch of Rotom and Porygons, including one in particular. And Athymos, your eyes awake within this Pokemon. Not this Pokemon, within this
silly little guy.
Yep, pretty
Whatever.
much.
Yeah.
And you awake to see your.
I love how this basically says iron suffering. This is one.
Pretty much.
That's basically what it translates to.
Uh-huh. And you look and see you're in this strange capsule along with so many others. And then from the corner of your eye, you notice the Porygon Z from earlier. However, this one looks nothing like the one you saw before. Before it was a Porygon Z is like twice the size of an average one. However, this one is a little bit smaller, has an arm in a cast, and has a large bandage covering one of their eyes, along with like half of their head, and you can see on the edges of the wrappings some cracks and burn marks along the head as the Porygon just floats around and is like, "All right, everyone, get back to work." After the fiasco that happened up there a few days ago, we're on overtime. So everyone get ready, because we need to get things in order. And that includes getting these things off to ship. Because, oh man, when I get my hands on those kids, I'm going to...
Those meddling kids?
Yeah, pretty much. When I get my hands on those kids, I'm gonna strangle the life out of them, and then I'm heading straight over to Calantos, and I'm going to make sure that Alta and all his friends and all his little buddies fall to my hands. And then the Rotom there's like, "Hey boss, I think you come on, remember your blood pressure, and you really can't stress yourself that much or you're gonna overheat your scars." Shut up! Whatever, just I'm gonna check on the robots. And then Sylph goes and floats over to the computer and starts typing away. He's like, "Wait, all right, which one of you idiots turn this one on?" We didn't do that. And Athymos, you start to regain control of your start to gain motor function in your new robotic body. And with that,
do the others do it at the same time, or am I the only one?
No, you seem to be the only one. However, let me give you something neat. Feel free.
I hadn't seen this 2D sprite for Iron Jugulus, probably because no one uses it. It's cool.
Yeah. Feel free to check the Dine Dashers folder.
Yippee! Yippee! Here is my character sheet. Alrighty. Okay, Steel normal. Interesting. New and fighting types exist. Cool. I'll read the capabilities.
I have
later.
not. Actually, wait, no, I did.
Recoil moves. Wait, please tell me I got Rockhead or something. No, I got Reckless though. I'll take it. Head Smash, Flare Blitz, and Wild Charge and Thrash. Thrash isn't recoil, but close enough.
It still gets boosted by Reckless.
Yippee!
So yeah.
Flail, Growl. I got all of the moves.
Yep. These are all of the level up moves. Oh wait. Oh no! I made a whole info sheet on this guy. I forgot to put him in. Oh my god.
It's not here. I just have a silly little picture of the bestie. That's it.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's an adorable picture, but it doesn't tell me what my tutor moves are or whatever.
Yeah, obviously we can do that later. But basically,
Yeah.
while I'm fixing that, feel free to what do you do in this
I'm
move?
wondering, first off, can I talk at all?
Um, like,
gonna
yeah,
try.
you can speak.
I didn't know if this body was gonna, like, let me. Or how much control over I had of it at this
Yeah,
point. I know my boss is just chilling,
you
trapped in it.
can. Yeah, at this point you can tell that you have like full motor and verbal functions. Basically, it feels like your original body.
Do I have my memory back? Or am I still not
Nope.
remembering?
Nope. You are iron.
Yippee!
You are Iron Athymos, not Iron Ostinato.
Real. So I can't even, like, even if, like, say, Misha or Chef ran into me, I couldn't tell them who I am, and they will never know.
Nope.
That's so silly. Cool. Otherwise, so the others aren't waking up, it seems, and I guess, like, I'm moving a little bit, but I don't know if it's the best idea to, like, start banging on the glass when all the Rotoms and Porygons are here.
Yeah, like some of them are starting to, a few of them have like moved closer, and are like inspecting, and then Sylph goes and walks up to you. He's like, "What is going on with this hunk of junk? Just because whatever. What is even going on?" And then the Rotom is like, actually, boss, I'm detecting something in this thing. What are you talking about? It's alive. Well, yeah, no, duh. It's a robot. I programmed it to have artificial intelligence, like the rest of these guys. No. It's just like the rest of them. It has a spirit within it. What? What are you talking about? I haven't uploaded any new ones. Wait a minute. Is it that one Electros? Oh, wow. That...
Isn't my body still, like, a floor up from here?
It might be. And, Sylph's like,
I mean, when they removed it.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then that means we have 2 projects with them. Well, I guess we have an extra robot, an extra soldier to use. This is perfect. Well, we can add that. We can add this to the list and ensure that. Well, we actually might have to review the coding. Have to check the cyberspace again. Those guys didn't report anything. If they were hiding them, I'm gonna make sure that they pay. But I'll have to rewire the coding to make sure he's obedient. He starts like typing away, and like on the mechanism, on the computers. Like, this will be great. An additional fighter in our on our siege on Cobalt Island. Perfect.
Dang. I was hoping I was gonna have Hyper Beam, so I could Hyper Beam through the glass, but I don't.
Nuh-uh. The 6 moves you currently have set are what you have at your disposal at the moment.
Yeah. I bang my head against it.
All right. Roll for like what move you like head smash?
Oh no. Okay, I'm not gonna do that now. I'm observing at this point.
Okay. However, you start to feel like as Sylph is typing away, you start feeling like a strange tinge in the back of your head, like something is trying to infest itself into your mind.
And it's not a particularly pleasant feeling. Does it just keep
Nope.
going the longer I wait, or is it stop?
Yes. Yeah. It keeps going, and you get the feeling that it's gonna keep going, until it takes full control of you.
Okay, what if I smash my head against the thing with the hit move Head Smash?
Roll for it.
Yippee!
All right.
Imagine if it crit. That'd be so funny.
You proceed to just reel back and slam your head against the container, causing a massive set of cracks to form from it. And Sylph's just like, "What the? Oh God, he's moving! No! And he starts typing away. And feel free to go for it again if you want.
Alright, cool. Me when I use my one to see move twice.
So you smash you smash your head again, and you completely shatter the glass as you exit out. Glass shards just dropping and cascading all across the ground, and Sylph's just like, no, 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 get back in your pod now.
Do I dignify him with a response?
As you try to think of one, you suddenly notice that all of these Rotoms and Porygons and Porygon 2s and another Porygon Z are starting to rush towards you and surround
It's the Amar army. Oh no.
you.
Okay, well that is not ideal.
So-called
If only Yeah, real.
so-called free thinkers when it becomes Friday.
Real. I am... How fast? What is my movement speed and stuff? How could I make a dash for it? Is that feasible? It is lower than Ostinato, but that's because I can't levitate. I am in fact slower. Cool.
Now,
what if I just attack this Porygon Z?
considering that you just used 2 head smashes, you're on what we like to call action cooldown. So currently you're being surrounded. However, you then feel a faint electric pulse coming from behind you.
Behold the Quark Drive!
Do you like turn to where that came from?
Yeah. Although I can't rotate my character myself.
I gotcha. Yeah.
There we go. Yippee!
So you do that, and you feel it coming from these other vials, and you notice as the mechanical constructs that appear like Donphan, Delibird, Volcarona, Hydreigon, Tyranitar, and a mixture between Gardevoir and Gallade come to life, and then they all turn and look towards you. And at first it seems ominous, but there's a level of familiarity with them. And then they all start to bash their capsules, demanding to be broken out. And so it's like, no, 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 they're all breaking out. No, stay, stay, stay. And one by one, they all break out. And now
Yippee.
all of the Porygons
Prison
and
break.
Rotoms are terrified and don't know.
I guess
what to
Rotom,
do.
hit me with your Thunderbolt. Surely this will be a good move for you.
And you hear from the Donphan in front of you a familiar voice, however, with a robotic filter. Athymos? Is that you?
And I do, and this is the first time I've spoken, so I also am surprised by the robotic voice, but I say, yeah, it is.
Yeah, you
Mike,
speak.
is that
It's the same
Treads?
voice, but it is the but it is obviously in a robotic filter. And he's like, yeah, or I'm referred to as Iron Treads in this form. But oh man, it feels so liberating being able to move like this. Now it's time for payback. And Iron Moth flies over, is like, this is for hands, and sends off a fiery dance that proceeds to just blast these 2 Porygon up in the air and send them crashing down. And Iron Bundle shoots off a blast of water into this Porygon Z, sending them flying off. And then Iron Treads immediately rams into these 2 Rotoms, making them collapse.
Dang.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I literally...
What if I had the silly move Electric Terrain? That'd be so silly for me and my silly out.
What if I had a silly music to go along with this?
Yippee!
And then Iron Valiant from the back raises their blade, is like, get the rest of them! And let's see. And then Iron Jugulus quickly flies up into the air and takes aim, using all of its blast to shoot down this Porygon Z. Yep. Roll 20. Work with me here. I'm trying to kill these guys. And proceeds to blast this guy. This guy. And this guy. And then Iron Thorns rushes over, picks this Porygon, and just chucks him up. And then Iron Valiant hops onto this large generator, and then proceeds to jump over, and then leaps in midair, and then in midair throws their spear, and then it proceeds to stab into Sylph's shoulder and just slam him into the mechanics. And with both him and the blade embedding themselves into the machinery, he proceeds to fritz out. Ah! And the Rotom, he's just like, boss! And tries to pull them out. What do you do, Iron Athymos?
Saw an Iron Valiant close combat into a normal type of Fate Worse Than Death, but let's see, I want to also smack Bestie, just because, their robot voices say violence.
The Sylph or the Rotom?
No, the Sylph. The Rotom's just, I don't have any particular issue with it, and Bestie's just checking up. So, I'm going to, what silly move? Ooh! Crush its head into the console.
Oh my god. And Sylph's like, wait, no! And you slam right into it, and
just like bonk its head straight in,
and
crush it through.
The electricity, the intense force, first of all, pushes the Rotom back, and you hear a blood-curdling and what was it? A blood-curdling and haunting shriek of pain as Sylph and the console proceed to combust right in front of you. However, the electrical blast coming from it does not affect you, as you have Volt Absorb.
Have the silly Volt Absorb ability.
Exactly.
Yippee!
Also,
my favorite Volt Absorb moment of all time was I clicked Thunder Wave and they switched into Espeon and it healed me. With a Kilowatt Drill.
Okay. Also, I saw your thing, so I'm gonna... We'll play that. We'll play that.
Beep!
And
this one's shorter. Like, it does definitely close,
yeah,
but yeah.
I know. And, yeah, you just, took some names, and then the Rotom's like, hey, let's all be nice here, and Iron Valiant reaches into the remains, and then pulls out their blade. You and all the others...
Their Xenoblade!
You and all the others had a hand in all of this, in making us suffer, in making us be your pawns, instead of letting us rest, or you took us by force, and you made us forget our old lives, and our old friends and family. You're not innocent in this at all. Iron Athymos, what do you suggest we do with this one?
See, I don't have any strong feeling about it any one way or the other, to be honest. I just feel kind of entirely neutral about it. But I'll just say, go ahead, do what you will.
And then the Rotom is like panicking as Iron Valiant walks up to them and is like, and proceeds to hold their blade up to the Rotom's face, and then cuts a nick on their cheek. If you say one word about us, I will make sure I personally track you down, and will ensure that you and your soul shall be tormented for all of eternity. And Rotom's like, yes, I understand. Good. Now, where can we find the nearest transportation vehicle? There's the hangar. Good. So, I believe our transportation is in order. And then, Iron Treads runs over. It's like, hold on, wait. Before we do that, we should.
What about this one Porygon that's chilling up in the left?
Oh, he's supposed to be gone because Iron Thorns chucked him.
Ah.
And ooh, perfect timing with the music. As the music closes,
The peak knew when to close because it's peak.
So true. And Iron Chest's like, wait, there's a console there that's undamaged. We might be able to learn who we used to be. That is true. And Iron Thorn speaks up, is like, what if I don't know. What if our past wasn't so good? And Iron Bundle's like, what do you mean? Like, well, I don't know. I just can't help but get this weird feeling. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to learn about my past. I don't know. But, what if you were a good person? And what if I was a good person?
That's not who I am now. That's not who you were then. Yeah. It's not who you are now.
What if I was a good person? If anything, that's even scarier. If I was a good person, if I had friends and family and a life, how long have we been in that cyberspace? Time works differently in there. So who knows? We could have been there for years, for decades, for months. What if everyone we know and love is gone? And Iron Valent's like, your concerns are understandable, Iron Thorns. If you do not wish to know about your past, that is entirely your choice. In a way, I do agree with you, but I feel like it would be somewhat ignorant if I were to not know. And so Iron Treads walks over to the consoles like, I need to know. I have to know. And they start typing away, and they see a large folder of files, all titled. Actually, wait. Hold up. I know exactly what they're titled. Let me check something. I had that written down somewhere.
The Violet Book.
Project Advanced Cybernetics. And, Iron Athymos, would you like to, investigate this with them?
I don't feel any draw to. I'm not against it, but I don't really care. I don't have any particularly desire to do so. So right. I'm gonna chill back.
Well, just for the audience's sake and for Jack's sake, actually no. Iron Tread starts reading this aloud. It's like Project Advanced Cybernetics, a project originally started by the engineer named Lily. These plans were taken and reworked into a robotic army initiative using the spirits of past deceased Pokémon to be made the perfect obedient soldiers. They would not feel pain and would obey orders. However, instead of just being a soulless automaton, they require a power source. So we're living batteries in these bodies. But unlike, and Iron Valiant says, but unlike what that file says, we still have our free will. At least at least now we do. And then Iron Treads continues going, and they see a file on every single one of them, including codename Iron Hands. And everyone looks at the soul capsule that is unmoving and lifeless.
You and my actions have consequences.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Also, shut the heck up with the Helldivers reference. Bro, shut up. Anyways.
I was typing that right. I have pressed enter right as you said it, bestie.
Anyways. Iron Trez is like, hold on, wait, there's some other adjacent files. Dine and Dashers, Team Infinity, Laboratory Invasion. What is this? And Iron Athymos, hearing the name Dine and Dashers, strikes a strange, an odd sense of familiarity to you.
Hmm.
You can't help but get curious. Would you like to investigate it?
I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna let them continue, but if they don't bring it up, I'll probably say, "Hey, what about that?" Actually.
Okay. And Iron Trez is like, "Wait, Hey guys, I think I know what Sylph was talking about. The whole thing with, like, something had happened in the lab. I think this is what it was." And
one of those names sounded familiar too. I don't know why. It just sounded like weird sense of deja vu. I'm not sure.
And Iron Jugulus flies over. Is like, "What name was it?"
Honestly, it was Dine and Dashers the most, but Team Infinity, kind of the same feeling, maybe not as strong.
Maybe maybe that was a group you were associated with?
No clue. Completely beats me.
Well, there seems to have been an incident that happened in the rest of the lab a few days ago, and there's security footage on it.
Honestly, if anything, it'll help us figure out what to do from here.
Probably, yeah. And so, Iron Treads plays it. And the first half of it shows several things. First of all, you see Sylph doing battle with an Appleton and a Toxtricity. And you realize that, well, I mean, this corpse is now even worse. But the initial burns were from a high-powered Venoshock from the Toxtricity. And then the footage changes to a laboratory featuring a Sableye and Marowak being like restrained, only to be freed by an Absol and a shiny Eevee. And then after that, appearing from one of the teleporters, a regular Eevee and a strange red and white Toxapex appear. And then they notice, and then they seem to draw their focus to an Electros in the container, motionless. And Iron Trez is like, "Oh, that's unfortunate. It seems that the Dine and Dashers were some explorers, and one of their own, died."
And in my head, I'm remembering that I was just in cyberspace as a Tynamo, but I'm not saying it yet. Would I have enough, like, would Athymos have enough, like, Pokemon education knowledge to know that evolution line?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Yeah,
So
okay then.
And, like, you can, roll me a perception check, actually.
Iron... There we go. Perception. No, there we go. And oh, you usually have a very high perception status.
Okay.
You went to 1. That's not terrible.
All right. You get some strange feeling in the back of your mind, but you can't really tell what it is, so you kind of just brush it aside.
Okay.
So Iron Treads continues. He like pauses and then continues, and then continues going through the footage. And there was another Pokemon that was in that capsule. A strange Pokemon that is labeled as an Archaludon, who proceeds to break out of the container and chase after the Diamond Dashers. Then another secreted footage shows the Appleton and Toxtricity from before doing battle with a giant Garbodor. However, both the Appleton and Toxtricity temporarily change into grow in drastic size on their own and do
B
battle.
versions.
Yep. And however, the Garbodor proceeds to explode and destroy itself. And then after that, the Diamond Dashers catch up with the Appleton and Toxtricity, along with several other escaped Pokemon, only to then be caught up by the Archaludon, who does battle with them. And then after that appears a strange, shadowy Pokemon that, just staring at it through the footage, creeps you the heck out.
Oh, that's the Shadow Landorus I saw from the beginning of the thing. I think.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Now you have context for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you see as the lander that as this Pokemon does battle with the other Pokemon. And then we are going to end things off today.
Gotcha.
As we have reached the end of the previous session in that security footage. So we will.
There is one thing. I guess I'd probably ask next time is wondering if there's any. I didn't like start connecting the dots with the Electros, but I wonder if there's any more footage at that point. And then I'm also wondering if they have any more files on the Diamond Dashers. It's just kind of nagging at me.
There's definitely more footage, but like the top thing was the Project Advanced Robot Cyberspace.
I'm personally out of character interested in if the dialogue from when they found Ostinado's body was recorded.
Who knows
what they were saying?
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, the Iron Treads was kind of fast forwarding it, so it could be that they just like review it later. But then continuing on, like there are other files and other information. It's just that we're going to pause here for now because we have a lot of exposition, and it is midnight.
Yep.
So we will tune back in on Sunday. Same time, Sunday, the 14th.
5, not 7:30, though.
Yeah, exactly. Well, technically we started a bit later than 7:30, but we'll start. Oh, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, we'll be doing that, and yeah, thank you all so much for joining us in this late night one-on-one stream. But hey, a lot of cool stuff happened. Ostinado's a ghost, but he has amnesia, and he's now in a robot body, and he has a bunch of other robot
Honestly,
friends.
I have really good plans for what to do if I learn about my past life or if I don't. It works either way.
We shall see. But yeah. Also, Iron Athymos. I think your character sheet says it's level 75. Change that to level 80.
Cool. I shall do it now.
Yeah, do it now.
I'll reallocate
instead of. And actually, you know what?
Oh, it's at level 80. It's at level 80.
Okay. And here's what. I will let you do this. I will let you completely rewrite the stat allocations.
Yeah.
Because I just did that in case you got into a fight in this form. And then also take any Poke Edges you might want. Because I did not add things like Ability Mastery or anything like that. So yeah. Once again, we will reconvene later in the week. and Iron, Athymos, and Jack will rejoin the rest of the group.
Hooray.
So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Bye! Jack, that's your cue.
Bye. Sorry, I wasn't realizing. I was there. I was like, oh man. Usually I'm not handling the outros because I'm in a group.
Uh-huh. Alright, bye everyone.
Toodaloo.